Oh, thank you. I'm having my dinner served right now. Check it out. I got mole poblano. Bang! I'll be eating the chicken, not the rice. Mole poblano. Bang!
I'll be eating the chicken, not the rice.
What's up, y'all? One of the unwritten rules of being a man is don't be unattractive. No, don't do that. And that's one of the reasons why I've chosen to be both red pill and vegan. Alright, so on to RSD Tyler. The point I'm making with this video is, it doesn't matter how elite your social circle is or how many top tier bodybuilders and fitness experts you have access to. If the information you're using isn't congruent with reality and doesn't line up to create long-term positive health outcomes, then where do you end up? And I think in this video, the case I'm gonna make is that I believe Tyler has followed what essentially amounts to the fake natty, low carb, bro science advice that's so common on YouTube. I'm gonna make the case for this by examining some of the anecdotes that have kind of spilled out in his videos over the years related to low carb this or that, and then show you some of the people that he's riding with and has access to in his social circle, so you can be the judge of whether or not their advice works. Because I'm sure it works if you're on the gear, but if you're just an average guy and you're working a hard schedule and you don't get a lot of sleep, you know, there's some things you can control and there's some things you can't control, but you can control what's at the end of your fork. And so we're gonna take a look at some of the things that RSD Tyler has said in the past, and we're gonna rewind all the way back to 2013 and see what kind of examples and details are spilling out in his videos that we can apply into lifestyle and see how it really worked out for him in the long run. Why Tyler from Real Social Dynamics got fat. No apologies for this one. What's up, y'all? In this video, we're gonna speculate and attempt to answer why over the last 10 years, Owen Cook, aka RSD Tyler, went from fat to skinny and back to fat again. I'll provide some anecdotes to explain what I think has happened, and you'll be the judge. Hit that subscribe button so you can avoid making diet mistakes that result in predictable, negative, long-term health outcomes.
And I know this is the most terrible of them all, eating carbs after dark. Okay. You know, the really horrible one, we talked about carbs after dark. I just sort of said that to make it sound extra stupid. But basically the idea that, you know, eating crappy food before bed. Now, if you look at me, go look at my videos in that Transformations DVD set that I put out. You can find previews of it online. And you see how fat I was. I weighed 205 pounds.
All right, you asked for it. I went back and found the preview from RSD Transformations he's talking about. You can see he was looking pretty heavy back in 2007. Fast forward to 2011 and he almost looks like a totally different person. Now, this is speculation, y'all, because I don't know exactly what he did to lose that weight, but we have those clips from his videos in 2011 and 2013 where he's talking about eating the chicken and not the rice, and not eating carbs after dark. Also, quite frankly, we know what diets and eating patterns were popular for weight loss during this time period. Stay with me, because this is where it starts to make sense. Moving on a little bit here, people who have followed RSD know that one of their biggest blessings in social media were those first collaborations with Elliott Hulse. Getting exposure to Elliott's audience was a breakout crossover within the manosphere. Anyways, you remember that whole carbs after dark thing that Tyler was using as an example? Well...
And I know this is the most terrible of them all, eating carbs after dark. Okay.
That gets me every time. Well, guess who else talks like that? Now, in truth, this clip from Elliott Hulse was released after that Carbs After Dark clip. But the point is, I'm making the case that this is the type of dietary information being promoted in the circles these guys run in the same general time period.
They'll tell you, yeah, eat your oatmeal in the morning, and then at night have your protein shake, some fish oil. I'm telling you to add a little bit of a heavy cream, because I think it'll support you just a little bit more. So that's it, dude. Cut out the fucking potatoes and rice at night, replace it with a protein shake and some heavy cream. I guarantee that'll help you.
Moving a little closer to the present, we can see at the end of 2015, Tyler is doing collaboration videos with Elliott Hulse, Brandon Carter, and Kinobody. Now, if you're a man seeking health and fitness information, and you end up at the crossroads of these three personalities, you're right in the middle of that YouTube fad diet trap that we talk about on this channel. Brandon Carter promotes the ketogenic diet by saying real men eat butter and bacon, and he doesn't care how ripped you can get eating vegetables. Kinobody is a fake natty party boy of the intermittent fasting and apple cider vinegar camp. So in my opinion, what we see here from Tyler appears to be the long-term results of several lifestyle choices, including not getting enough sleep, choosing to eat meat and animal products, and probably nearly a decade of some varying degree of carbohydrate restriction. Here's a clip from his most recent video where he's having dinner. Now, I don't know what's on his plate, but to me, it looks like a slice each of yellow and green tomato on top of a steak with some sauce. Where's the starch? The key here is long-term. Do you want long-term sustainable health, or do you want to look like Tyler when you're 40? If you want to look like Tyler, then skip the rice and eat the chicken. Red pill vegan, next. So, let's bring this back to Tyler of the RSD set. It doesn't matter how elite your social circle is, or, see what I'm saying? Or how many top tier bodybuilders you've got in your clique. If the advice that you're following is incongruent with reality, then you're gonna fail.